So firstly, Mr. Sandeep Trehan, thank you so much for taking time out and joining us here today. We really appreciate you taking time out for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, how has the digital revolution influenced and elevated customer expectations, and what are some of the things that you have been witnessing across verticals?
World is changing very fast, and what happened when we see outside, we see people are there with the computers in hand right from the age of 1, and they have different expectations from the world what we had at our times. So each generation goes through the world events and the social events during the period of their life, and they come to their own ecosystem to live in this world. And their expectations changes accordingly according to their experiences in various segments what they receive. So it is very important that they continue to enrich their knowledge base, and they should be continuously coached about the various technologies, various equipment, their functions, operations, before they adopt in their day-to-day life. So basic change, what I see outside, while at one end, organizations, they have their organization within their system. They have a salesperson, they have a R&D person, there are, technological persons. So they have an ecosystem to develop a product and offer to the market. Similarly, customer has also developed their own ecosystem. They are also collecting more data about the companies, more data about the products, more success stories, how people are using those products, and how they can get those products, how they can afford that, and how they can integrate in their system to address their needs. So it is very important to recognize now that there are two ecosystems. One is the company ecosystem, who wants to sell the product in a particular way, and there is a customer ecosystem who wants to receive the services or products from the company. So, basically, we have to balance it out, and the main core function is how we sell the product. Okay. Now, how companies have strategies to sell the product, whether they really want to sell only products and services, or they want to integrate a strategic relationship along with the product. So indirectly, they are building some kind of long-term bonds with the customer. So those vision of companies have to be very clear right in the beginning, whether they are in the market to just sell the product and go out of it, or they want to live with the customer during the product life cycle. It is very important to understand that. So customer gives value to those things. Earlier, it used to be 4 Ps, product, place, price, promotion. You can get away with this conventional marketing where your salesman goes, talk about the product and sell the product. But in my opinion, now 5th P is very important, what you promise. So what you promise across the product, apart from its operation, apart from its use, life, functionality, benefits. Other than that, how you deal with various complaints, how you educate the customer. Today morning, I came across a personal problem. I had a Sony TV and some app disappeared. I don't know how to get that back. Okay, so unless I am coached properly, now I have to go through the complete process of informing Sony, getting somebody at my house and getting the things right. So it's a challenge. So same thing happens with different products. So customer has to be coached properly. When you have a right coaching about technology, about the digitalization, which we are talking about, uh, then the things become very easy. For digitalization, we see education is no more required. Okay, you just need to operate certain apps. You just need to operate certain keys on computer, and you should know how to follow the instructions, and you can get away with it. And whereas, the education used to be very, very important earlier uh, to build the knowledge base of the customer. So these changes are taking place in the market where selling is no more just as a effective selling. It's like a how I can sell differently to the customer. It is very important. My salesman should know to tell the customers how exactly it is different, how exactly this product will give benefits, and it will address the customer well-being. So customer well-being is also getting importance over the product performance. Customer has to feel and accept that this product is going to give him a some kind of improvement in their quality of life, in their status. It is going to make their life smart, and it is very important that these aspects of selling are included while talking the product profile with the customer.
Very pertinent point there, sir. And you rightly mentioned that customer expectations have evolved, right? I mean, the customer has evolved, the expectations have also evolved. So, what are some of the significant barriers or roadblocks that organizations encounter while delivering enhanced customer experience? And how can organizations overcome these challenges?
It's a very, very, essential that organization build up their infrastructure to address the needs of the customer. Now, it's a very simple statement that what customer wants, you organize various verticals in your organization and just keep addressing the calls of the customer. But the ultimate question is the mindset, how we treat customer, how we value that customer, how we integrate that customer in our ecosystem. That is very important. Each employee of our company, whatever he do, whatever he is doing in his activity, in his day-to-day life, it has to have a purpose to serve the customer. If any activity is done in the organization which is just serving other than customer needs, I think organizations need to think about it. And everything has to be addressing the customer needs. Again, the speed of to deliver product is not also not important, but also the speed to deliver services, handle complaints, everything is becoming very, very important with the customer. And customer is, as I said before, customer is having its own ecosystem. If you don't serve at a rapid pace or at the right time, his needs may change, his needs may get modified, and he may start looking for some extra feature of the product which you may not be having in your product line by the time you deliver the product. So you need to be very, very innovative, very, very fast, and your approach should be very, very simple, that you have a product, you educate the customer, you coach the customer, and immediately deliver the product to him for his application. That is very important. And barriers are, just to, address these challenges, how quickly we can come over these barriers to build the organization with such a mental attitude which is customer focused.
Very rightly said, sir. Like you said, the customer has his own ecosystem. So there is a need to provide an improved CX. So of late, there has been a lot of talk about data analytics and AI. In your opinion, how does integration of data analytics and AI-driven insights contribute to improving CX? And what are some of the benefits and opportunities that you see in this area?
Data is very important. If you really ask me, uh, data provides you information about your product use, customer behavior. While organizations, they collect data from the customer about their customer behavior or handling of the product, or how he's using the product in his day-to-day life, what benefits he is getting. Similarly, customer is also gathering some of the data that which company is supplying the product, what kind of technology they are using, whether this technology is going to survive for next 5 years, 7 years. We hear in the market, lifetime guarantee. Uh, Now companies give lifetime guarantee for their product, not about themselves. So that's the question customer is having, whether the company will be there more than the product life, or the product will be there more than the company life. This is getting very uncertain. Owners are changing, M&As are happening, and there are various startups. We really don't know. These startups will have 5 years life, 10 years life, 15 years life. How many owners will change in between, what kind of value system it will adopt on a long-term basis when they want to establish a long-term relationship with customer. It is a dicey area. So even if something happens with the company, with product, at least the customer should be aware of the relationship which is going to live with the company. Okay, so it is getting very, very important, because product lives are increasing. People are talking about long life products, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and people want some kind of promise from the company that how that relationship will be maintained in the next 10 years or 15 years, how they will be able to get support in terms of technological obsolescence, or in terms of any new developments which are taking place in the area of technology. So this is very important, and customer has to be informed about it. And this is the concern area.
Yes. So while we are on the topic of data and AI, there has been a lot of concerns about data privacy of late, right? So and the customer also expects a certain personalization and customization when it comes to their products. So how do you balance the need for personalization and customization with data privacy concerns and regulations? I mean, the data privacy bill has now become a law in India also. And what are some of the strategies that need to be implemented to ensure a secure and trustworthy customer experience?
It's very important. I think it's the talk of the day, data privacy. And in all fairness, data should be protected. Customer in all good faith releases the information to unknown people, unknown companies, and it is important data should be handled uh, very carefully, and it should remain within the domain for which the for which purpose it has been collected. So I think any such law which has been in progress for the implementation, I think it should be welcomed, and customer should take benefit of this. And I'm pretty sure this law will help to improve sales through digital medium, and customer will generate more and more faith in the organizations, and share more information about the product experience and product uses in his life, and provided he's being given assurance about his secrecy, data secrecy. Although organizations will have certain challenges, to create some systems within their organization, but it is essential. It is as essential as developing the product and doing things from day to day in their company. So I will welcome such a move from the government. And I'm quite hopeful that we should see it as a positive sign, and it is going to help to improve, sale of the products and give a different dimension to the marketing, for various products.
Absolutely, sir. So we did discuss a fair bit of technology here, right? And there is generative AI that everybody is talking of late, and there are so many new innovations that are coming on the AI front only every single day. So looking ahead, what emerging trends or technologies do you believe will have the greatest impact on the future of customer experience, and how can organizations stay ahead of these trends and improve their CX strategy?
See, what I feel personally, the human connect uh, will remain as a focus area. You have any technology, it may accelerate some process, it may make some process more efficient, but the human connect in marketing will be always there, and that will always remain the most important thing. So we are using various technologies in our area of operation. When we transport CNG, when we give connections to the households, when we construct pipelines, we are using GIS, we are using our different apps, SCADA, SAP for finance, and all these tools are just to make things happen fast or more efficient. But human touch is always there. We always encounter, various interactions which keeps these systems working okay. As I said before, we may have smart watches, we may have, expensive watches, but if we are not punctual, all is waste. So we may have these technologies, we may use them effectively, but those have to be used effectively to deliver our promise. If I am not delivering my promise, despite using the technologies and all that, I'm wasting money. I'm just keeping these technologies just to show somebody that I have this, and I don't use it. Like I buy some expensive cars and I don't drive, in my house. So these things are very, very important. And now time is coming, we should be honest with the customer. We should understand what he needs and how we can deliver it smartly and create some kind of well-being ecosystem for him and use any technology, any method. Ultimately, the experience is how he feels more comfortable, how he feels happy about the product. Actually, technology doesn't make customer happy. It is the use of technology which makes customer happy. So that people should continue to measure that. And if those companies who will continue to measure customer well-being or customer happiness, they will be more successful than the companies who are going to use many technologies in their system and yet not delivering the promises. So that is very important, and that is going to be the differentiator in the market.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much for taking time out to talk to us, right? And it's a very pertinent point that you mentioned that technologies will be there, but it will be human assisted technologies and the technologies with human touch that will make a difference and that will, help companies provide superior customer experience. Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you.